Good morning and welcome to our ICPO presentation. I'm Susie and myself, Maura and Ben would like to give a snapshot of who and what ICPO are about. We are the Irish Coalition for People Living with Obesity. Back in May 2019, at European Obesity Day in the Convention Centre Dublin, we first spoke about ICPO and our vision for a patient-led organisation for people living with obesity. And so much has moved forward since then. Our objectives and goals remain the same, and Maura will now give us a quick overview of some of the specific work we've been involved in.
Hello, I'm Maura. I'm delighted to be here with you today. Support for people living with obesity is vital, and last summer we set up a Facebook support group for patients who attend the Galway Bariatric Service. Susie attended 2 patient information meetings at Cree, and since then the group has grown slowly. Our next step is to expand it for all patients in the west and northwest of Ireland to access easily. We were part of the panel of speakers at this pop-up summer school hosted by the Clinical Advisory Group a year ago. We had a great response, particularly on the discussion about the difference between positive and negative narrative when speaking with people who live with obesity during healthcare appointments. We met with the HSE, Healthy Eating and Active Living project, ensuring people's first language was being used. 2 ICPO committee members joined the National Obesity Management Programme Committee last November. We co-wrote 2 media pieces on stigma for RTE Brainstorm and the Irish Independent. Many researchers contacted us. Some examples are UCD and Queen's University on topics such as 1, improving the attitudes of healthcare professionals towards people with obesity, 2, on the public acceptability of obesity policy, 3, on limited weight loss and regain post-bariatric surgery, and 4, on osteoarthritic pain for people attending weight management services. Last February was the UCD Student Obesity Medical Summit, which we had 3 ICPO members take part in. The enthusiasm and work these students are doing made an impression on us. An important event for us was when we attended an awareness campaign at St. Vincent's Hospital on World Obesity Day on March the 4th. The response from the public and the staff of the hospital showed signs that people are more engaging and wanting to learn more about people first language and obesity being a disease. We have sat on the panel for safe food conferences and podcasts. We were delighted to endorse the new Obesity Masters in Galway University with Francis Finucane, and we look forward to hearing more about how we can participate in bringing the patient experiences. This is just some of the work we have been involved in over the past year, and I hope it gives inspiration of the fantastic work that is happening, which will all directly improve the lives of people who live with obesity. We have been consistent with bringing the patient experience and insisting on people first language at all times. One major part of the work we have been doing is hosting online support meetings since COVID-19 outbreak. Last March, the European Coalition for People Living with Obesity supported us by gifting the license for a platform to host online meetings, which we are very thankful for. To this date, we have hosted 29 meetings. Topics included stress, anxiety, and mindfulness, particularly about COVID. Regular cookery demonstrations and physical activity sessions with dietitians and physiotherapists. And we also discussed surgery, medicine, weight regain, and much more. We have been joined by over 20 healthcare professionals who have generously given their time to support our meetings. Over 140 people from 6 different services or Facebook groups contacted us, and we have not missed a meeting since the beginning of March. We held a survey recently about the importance of these online services. The top reason people living with obesity have not been able to access face-to-face mindfulness, cookery, and moving classes before COVID-19 is the following: too far to travel, too expensive to travel, and takes too much time in a day with work and childcare to worry about. Our online support meetings solved some of these barriers. The responses were unanimous from 114 people that support is vital.
Thanks, Maura. Support lies at the centre of everything we do. Primarily support for people who live with obesity. As Maura has discussed, we have hosted online meetings since March, and one remarkable fact is that we have noticed is the confidence that some of the members have in feeling empowered to speak up against stigma. This can be regarding a healthcare setting, or even with a family member who's not aware of how to be supportive in the way that we actually need it. Through hearing other lived experiences and from the healthcare professionals who've joined us, there is a better understanding that this is not just our fault. Of course, we hold some personal responsibility for what we do every day to aim for our best health, but it is not always so straightforward, as you will have heard earlier from Jonathan. There is not a day will pass where a person who lives with obesity doesn't feel either judged, overwhelmed about trying to make their healthy choices. Needing ongoing professional support is crucial, especially as we notice in the various support groups, the common discussion of weight regain is regularly brought up. Weight regain often has the most worst effect emotionally and psychologically on many people who live with obesity than how they felt originally before their weight loss. We hear of countless stories of members who've lost vast amounts of weight and then regained some time in the future, but with added feelings of shame, frustration, guilt, and negative self-talk. This is evident even from those who have learned much about the science of obesity. The quick revert to, how did I let this happen, becomes the voice repeated over and over. People often talk about weight loss journeys. I personally don't feel it is a journey, because a journey to me has a destination that you arrive at. Living with obesity has no final destination. Many people put off living for the final day that they lose the weight. Many people lose weight with different treatment options, which they're advised suit them best, and then they feel they've finally arrived. The shock can be worse when they realize that they've begun what they believe might be a return journey back again with weight regain. I don't believe this is a return journey back either. It is a continuation of the same road. A road will split sometimes and try and point you backwards. If we get lost when we're out driving, we can continue to get lost if we try and figure it out ourselves, or however, we can use various methods. We can use a map or a sat-nav, or we can stop and ask for directions. And the outcome will be that we get quicker back on the road that we want. We hope that more and more people will reach out, use support, and ask for that help quickly when they recognize the signs that they need it. I have shared these images before, and this is literally how I view my life with obesity. Regardless of what shape or size we are the same people inside, seeing beyond the disease and seeing us as individuals who need very individual personal treatment plans is really important. Earlier, I mentioned an increase in confidence with those who attend our meetings and have a better understanding about their obesity. It was inspiring to recently read a young girl post that she wants to lobby her local politician to ask why is she living in pain and with no quality of life as she waits for her treatment for obesity. Some people don't feel confident in writing a letter like that. So we have started working on creating standard templates which we can share with people, and they can add their own details so they now can lobby too. As we grow and get stronger, this is how we hope to empower more and more people to advocate for themselves. We as a patient-led organisation have great support ourselves. The ASOI have guided, advised and helped us over the past year, and we are truly grateful. Vicky Mooney, our own board member, and all at the European Coalition for People Living with Obesity have also been fantastic and a vital support for us. This has included advocacy training sessions, as well as facilitating our online sessions. We have had support from the National Obesity Clinical Programme and many other healthcare professionals over the past year. It is really not possible to create a non-profit organisation without support, and we are really grateful for all who have done so. Recently, we made a complaint to RTE for an unfortunate stigmatising clip which was aired, and we received support for that complaint from Obesity UK, from Obesity Canada, and from the Obesity Action Coalition from America. With support also from the European Coalition for People Living with Obesity and EASO, we also individually received support from over 200 people living with obesity. This is a huge positive leap that stigma will not be tolerated. Mostly, we are grateful for the support from the people who live with obesity who we are in contact with through our groups, and we have made many requests to share their experiences lately, and we've been delighted at the response every time. Particularly, we're grateful for those who have shared their experiences on video here today. We know it's not an easy thing to do, to share your experiences with people out in the public, and we know that there can be a backlash from society. Without sharing our experiences, however, it is difficult for healthcare professionals to know what treatment we need and why. Without sharing our experiences, the government will never understand the severe impact of obesity on our lives. And without sharing our experiences, we will never change the narrative of eat less and move more. We spent the last year building our committee. We reached out to find advocates to join us, which was a difficult job. There are so many who would love to join us, but didn't have the time or the commitment to give to setting up an organisation from the ground. But we ploughed on and growing as we went. COVID-19 delayed us hugely, but as they say, everything happens for a reason. We continued on working away while waiting for incorporation. Ben is going to follow us now with a quick update on where we are with that.
Hi, I'm Ben. I live with obesity and have been part of ICPO since last year. I am delighted to announce that as of August the 11th, ICPO is now a fully incorporated non-profit organisation. We can move forward now and go from strength to strength and help to educate, empower and improve the lives of people who live with obesity. We look forward to working with you in the future. We continue to look for people to join us in working to make this organisation one which will make a difference. Thank you.
Thank you all for listening to myself, Maura and Ben today. And now we'd like to introduce you to our board and our committee with a short recording, and then we'll finish off with a very quick hello from some of our online support group. Thank you all and enjoy the rest of the day. Hello everybody, I'd like to introduce you to our committee and our board. These are the people who are working behind the scenes with trying to get ICPO up and running as a patient-led organisation who hope to improve the lives of people with obesity. So first we'd like to go to Vicky Mooney.
Hi everybody, my name is Vicky Mooney. I am an ICPO board member. I'm also the Executive Director of the European Coalition for People Living with Obesity, so the European body. I'm delighted to see this year's agenda because it really encapsulates nicely what we do as I suppose we have as a mission, which is empowering, supporting and educating people who live with the chronic disease of obesity. Enjoy your session.
Ben.
Hi, my name is Ben Whelan. I'm also Director of ICPO, and I'm interested in what are the causes of obesity and how we can explain them to our families and, unfortunately, to some of our GPs. Thank you.
Nicola.
Hi, my name is Nicola Kavanagh. I'm on the committee of ICPO. I joined because I want to help get the message out there that obesity is a chronic disease, that it is complex, there's more than one cause, and that it's not just a simple case of eat less and move more. I know personally that stigma does not help, so I'd like to see the stigma around obesity reduced, both in a healthcare setting and also just general everyday people to just understand that stigmatizing people who live with obesity doesn't help, and hopefully to see it reduced. Thanks.
Diane.
Hi, my name is Diane Charlton and I'm an ICPO committee member and I live in the west of Ireland. I joined ICPO because I really believe that the patient voice is so important in our system and patient experience in order to inform planning and policies, because really and truly, unless you live with obesity, you won't really know what are the services needed, or the patient voice is really what I feel really strongly about. I'm really looking forward to hearing about the new Irish model of care and the whole session in general. I'm really excited about it. So enjoy the session, everyone.
MF.
Hi, I'm Mary Francis and I live in Dublin. I'm a committee member and a patient advocate for ICPO. I find this very fascinating and I think it's amazing the amount of work that everybody is doing to be people first, to all the research and that is being done into the disease of obesity, that we are making great strides at helping people to understand what it is like and how to help. I'm looking forward to the patient advocacy as well. Thank you.
Bernadette?
Hi, I'm Bernadette. I live in County Wexford and I joined ICPO as a committee member to try and help promote non-stigmatizing language and to help other people understand where obesity comes from. I've lived with it all my life. My child lives with it, so I'm interested in both adult and childhood perspectives. And that's it. Thank you.
Maura?
Hi, my name is Maura Murphy. I'm acting secretary for ICPO, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about ICPO. I feel this organisation is essential for connecting people living with obesity throughout Ireland. Since lockdown in March, we ran weekly online meetings and many people joined us. And some of them had already missed hospital appointments prior to COVID-19 due to either weight restrictions, lack of mobility or lack of transport. But they really enjoyed interacting with each other and friendships were formed and many professionals joined some of our meetings. This has really encouraged me to continue with our work, helping people living with obesity and putting people first language to the forefront. I'm looking forward to the summer school. I'm hoping to learn lots of new ideas on obesity, and the more knowledge we have, the better we are. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. So we were missing one or two committee members who couldn't make it today, but that gives you an idea of who we are and what our hopes and thoughts are. And we look forward to today's session. Thank you, everybody. Hi, everybody. This is one of our ICPO online support meetings where people have been joining once or twice a week. We've had different topics, different themes, and different people joining us. And we'd like just a very quick hello from some of our regular members. So we'll go first to Ben.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm the director of ICPO.
James.
Hello, everybody. I'm James up here in Donegal.
Aggie.
Hi, everyone. I'm Aggie. I'm in Kildare.
Lawrence.
Hi, I'm Lawrence. I'm County Loud.
Neil.
Hello, everyone. This is Neil up in Cavan.
Deirdre. Maura. Catherine.
Hi, I'm Catherine and I'm in Wexford.
Alan.
Hi, I'm Alan and I'm in Dublin.
MF.
Hi, I'm MF and I'm in Dublin. I'm ICPO too.
Sarah.
Hi, everybody. I'm in Louth.
Yvonne.
Hi, I'm in Dublin and delighted to be part of this group.
That's everybody. Thanks for joining us, and our online meetings will continue. For anybody who wants to join us, just contact icpo@gmail.com. Everybody's welcome. We talk about all issues to do with weight, support, and anything that goes with that for us to help each other on this journey. Thank you.